I got this comment from somebody recently. They said, I normally collect 50p and £2 coins, but somebody gave me an American coin and the eagle on the tail side is upside down. Is this rare? So normally if they collect 50p's and £2 coins, what they do to turn the coin round, they spin it horizontally like that. This one is Public Libraries, 150 years of the Public Library from 2000. And that's the way you do it, you'd spin it around like this. But once you got this coin, I found out after a few exchanges of comments that it was a 1977 $1. When she, not this exact coin, but one like this, when she spun it around, the eagle was upside down. I explained that coins from all over the world could have different orientations. The British ones are always this way round, which is known as the medal orientation, and coins from the USA are this way round, which is known as the coin orientation. So I'll leave them down there. I've got quite a few coins here. We'll have a look at those and see what orientation they're meant to be. First one is King Edward VII. This is a half crown, and if I spin it round we can see its medal orientation. 1909 Edward VII half crown. Lovely design, that one. This is one of the big Victorian pennies from 1854, made of copper, and that again is medal orientation. Okay, this one's Italian. If we turn that one over, we can see that is coin orientation, 50 lira from 1955. And that is a lovely George IV farthing from 1825. And that's going to be coin orientation. And here's another George IV farthing, this time 1827. The date is on the obverse, and now it's changed to medal orientation just 2 years later. In 1824 there was 4 I's, the Roman numerals for 4, but in 1827 it changed to IV, which is also Roman numerals for 4. Why the change? I don't know. Now, Queen Victoria, a shilling, and that's going to be, strangely, that is coin orientation, 1887. That was the year of the Golden Jubilee. Now, there's another shilling, Queen Victoria, again, 1887, and this time, medal orientation. So 2 coins, same year, same denomination, 1 medal and 1 coin orientation. Now I don't know why that is, why they did that, I don't know. Young head and Jubilee head, both circulating coins. And 1807 George III halfpenny. So how do you know if your coin is meant to be coin alignment or if it's meant to be medal alignment? I've noticed a lot of coin books don't actually tell you that. If you go to Numista, which is a unique platform to learn, collect, swap and share about numismatics. If you go there, and we'll put in the search halfpenny 1807. Into that, there we go, King George III, 4th issue. They only made that type in 1806 and 1807. So if we click on that, there's lots of information there, but what we're interested in, if I go back up and have a look at where it says orientation, you'll see there's 2 little arrows there. It says coin alignment. Let me just zoom in on that. Orientation, coin alignment, and always the heads should go up. So the first arrow is for the heads, so put the heads upwards like that. The second arrow is the tail side, and in this case it points downwards, so that is coin alignment. Right, let's have another one. Let's go 100 years in the future this time. Let's go for penny 1907. There we go. It's not the brilliant search engine. It brings up things you don't really want. I don't know why it's put a farthing in there. Edward VII. What we want is an Edward VII penny. There we go. 1902 to 1910. So that's the one we want. So let me go and click on that. And what we're interested in again is orientation. Where are we? There we go. A medal alignment this time, and the 2 arrows are pointing up. So we put the king's head up, turn it around, and the tails is also pointing up. So that's how you know what your coin is meant to look like. Lots of other information there if you want to read it as well. So that's a good way of telling. As I say, a lot of coin books don't have that information in, and I think that's quite important to know. Let's have a look at a few more. Now I've got this one, George V, Rex Imperator. That's a South African penny, and that is medal orientation, 1936. What have we got here? Right, we've got a quarter, 25 cents from USA, 1950. So we know that one's going to be coin orientation. And I've got here a Spanish coin. What about this one? 1957. I think that's the date of the portrait, not the actual coin. And that is going to be, yep, that is again coin orientation. As I said, the date on the obverse is not the year the coin was minted. You've got to look in that little star there. So there it is under the microscope. This coin was minted in 1971. Okay, now I've got a George III half crown. That's the bullhead of George III, the bullhead portrait, 1817, and that is medal orientation. What a beautiful design. Okay, what about this Victorian florin? Gothic florin, 1873, the date in Roman numerals. And this is, that is going to be coin orientation, that way around. 1 florin, 1/10 of a pound, that way around. Don't mix the orientation up with rotation errors, because sometimes you can get a rotation error. Now, £2 coin here. Elizabeth II, and if I turn it round, you see it doesn't match up. The coin is rotated. Now, some people will line the reverse up and say the Queen's head is rotated. Don't do that, that is not correct. The Queen, whatever monarch or the head side of the coin is always correct. So don't do that. Sue, tell them not to do that.
Don't do that.
Arnie, tell them not to do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, the Queen or the monarch or the head side of the coin is always correct. The rotation is on the reverse. That's about 45-degree rotation anti-clockwise. Okay, next one. We've got a New Zealand coin here from 2006. And this one is going to be medal orientation, 50 cents. The ship on it, Endeavour. It's a nice coin. Okay, got a handful here, so let's go through these a bit quicker. There's a dime there from the USA, so that is going to be coin orientation. 1968, 10 pence. We know that that is medal orientation. 10 new pence, that's when they first came out, 1968, the 10p. It's used as 2 shillings. Now this one is a florin, Queen Victoria, so we know that's going to be medal orientation. 1893, lovely design. What we got here, Canada, that's a Canadian coin, 1996, and it's got Bungle Bear on there, which is medal orientation. Victorian farthing, medal, what was that, 1866, was it 1866? Yeah, 1866, and there's a French one there. So that is going to be, I would guess it's going to be coin orientation, yep, 1951, 20 francs. There's another Victoria, 1843 farthing, medal orientation. There's another sixpence, that's Victoria. That's the Jubilee head, so that's going to be medal orientation, another 1887. And there's a little groat. 4 pence. Oh, it's got a hole in it, that one. Didn't realise it's got a hole in it. That is going to be, again, medal orientation, 1842. 4p. It's a big one. 1 penny. That's King William IV, 1831. And that is medal orientation. Now what we got here? Oh, it's got a nasty dent in it, that one. Emmanuel II, Italia, Italy, and yep, that is coin orientation, 1867. Nice coin that is, showing about the dent in there. And the last one is a George III. Well, it's not a very good condition one, this one. George III penny, cartwheel penny, 1797, and that is medal orientation. No, sorry, coin orientation. Get it right. So that's it. I won't name any names, but the answer to your question is no. The eagle on your coin is not upside down. It's meant to be like that. It is called coin orientation. Well, there we are, everyone. Thanks for watching. There's some more videos there if you want to have a look at them. You can buy me a beer by clicking on that up there. And if you haven't subscribed, please click that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. All right, see you in the next one.